And now we move on to one of the more entertaining matches of today at 174 pounds. It is the number 9 ranked wrestler for Nebraska, Mikey Labriola. And for the Wildcats, it's number 10 rated wrestler, Johnny Sebastian. And Rob, we highlighted this at the beginning before the broadcast, highlighted this match as one of the better ones of the day.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of clash of styles where Labriola pushes the pace a little bit more, while Sebastian is uses guile, we'll say, and a little bit slicker techniques, but Labriola gets a right-hand collar tie right there. He can snap with it, shuck with it, and really wear his opponents down.
So one of the swing matches of this duel and will be big in determining the winner of this Big Ten duel. Labriola, redshirt freshman. Sebastian, a redshirt senior. Sebastian only 4-2 on the year, 2-0 in duels. While Labriola is 13-2, 6-1 in duels, including 4-1 against Big Ten opponents so far this season.
While Labriola redshirted last year, he wrestled at the Midlands big tournament that goes over Christmas break, and he did beat Sebastian by a major decision there last year.
So these two familiar with each other, but no points scored in the first minute 15 of this match.
Labriola was high school teammates with Zeke Moisey down at 125, so I'm sure that was a little part of Moisey transferring here for his last year of eligibility.
Neither wrestler is really taking any shots right now. Labriola finished first at the Daktronics Open earlier this year with 3 of the 4 wins coming by bonus points.
Both wrestlers doing a pretty good job of holding ground and keeping their hands active.
So 1 minute to go here in this opening period. We got zeros on both the scores for both wrestlers. Looks like we have a stalemate call, so we'll reset in the middle. Sebastian, 7th at Midlands a year ago, 4th in the Big Ten tournament. It was an academic All-Big Ten member. And last season in their duel had a major decision over his Nebraska opponent last season.
Looked like the official just not really warned both wrestlers, but I'm guessing encouraged them to get some attacks going, even though they're moving their hands and feet to try and get a leg attack going.
And there's the first shot of the match taken by Labriola, and he gets the takedown. 2-0 in the favor of the redshirt freshman near the end of the first period.
See a nice misdirection. Looked like he finished with the high C. That was pretty quick. Might have to see that one again.
First period comes to an end. Labriola taking the one and only takedown attempt in the period, and here it is.
Okay, so it was just an outside step. Grabbed that leg and then pulled himself into a high C.
So Labriola will be on top and has the lead as we begin the second period. Sebastian trying to stand up, can't keep his balance as Labriola takes him down, but Sebastian gets up and comes up with the escape. 2-1 now as they both go off the mat.
Sebastian looking for an inside trip. Out of bounds right there is usually a good place to try something a little risky, especially if you're controlling the action to where you can pull your opponent out of bounds.
Labriola almost winning first shot there. That better of it. Their neutral position, 30 seconds into the second period.
Win for Labriola here would tie the team score going into 184, where Nebraska has Taylor Benz, who's definitely favored over his Northwestern opponent.
And yes, again, this is one of the swing matches of this duel, one that whoever comes out the result here has a very good chance of finishing this duel with the victory.
Absolutely. See Labriola pushing forward. Notice when he pushes forward, he just doesn't walk forward. He keeps his lead leg, which is his right leg in this case, and he inches forward and maintains that position.
45 seconds to go in the second period. Not much action aside from the escape by Sebastian, but as I say that, it is Labriola with the takedown and 2 points.
Looked like Labriola was going to jump over the top of Sebastian and look for a scramble position, but then he got his hips back and finished a little more solid and high percentage on the mat.
So 4-1, Labriola leads. With 15 seconds to go, Sebastian comes up with the escape, makes it 4-2.
Sebastian did a good job there of using a wizard to threaten Labriola and make him think he's going for a big move, and Labriola didn't want to mess with it, so just gave him the escape.
And the second period comes to an end. Labriola leads 4-2, and here is the final takedown of the second period.
See, grabbing that ankle slows down Sebastian's momentum, and then Labriola arched his back and then really worked to the corner.
And we do have a little stoppage here before the start of the third period. So we will take a break with them. Your score, Northwestern leads 14-11 here on the Big Ten Student U. Hope you enjoyed the small break, because we're back here in Lincoln, Nebraska for Nebraska Northwestern, the first Big Ten duel of the new year, 2019. And an escape from Mikey Labriola, and now looking to put Johnny Sebastian on his back. It's a 2-point takedown for Labriola.
See Labriola try an outside trip and then change in between 2 or 3 different attacks, and that's like we were talking about with Isaiah White's match. Chaining all those different attacks together really makes it hard for your opponent to defend.
So 7-2 in favor of Labriola. The riding time is at 53 seconds in favor of the Husker, which would make it, if they can't get the riding time over 1 minute, which he could right here, it would make it 8-2 if the match ended right now. So not yet in position for a major decision as Sebastian comes up with the escape, so it's 7-3. With 1:14 to go here in this final period of this 174-pound match.
Nice little snap and shuck from Labriola.
Takedown for Labriola and makes it 9-3. He just lets Sebastian loose and goes in for another takedown. Good defense there, though, by Sebastian.
This is a point in the match with about a minute left, and you're down. You're leading by 5 or 6, and you're really trying to get those bonus points for your team.
Nebraska fans, there's the takedown and a couple of swipes by the referee. And looking for the pin as Labriola. Sebastian escapes in that position, but he gets 2 near fall points. Makes it 13-4 with 29 seconds to go. So Labriola gets Sebastian on his back for the first time in this match, and looking to hold it to this final with 10 seconds to go. And it looks like we're going to keep it at the final score. The buzzer goes, it's 14-4, the final. A major decision for Mikey Labriola, and the Huskers take the lead 15-14 after trailing 10-0 through 2 weights.
What coaches like to see of scoring when the other guy attacks you, to where you could easily just cruise and just get the win.
So Labriola comes up with a takedown and near fall points at the end to make it a major decision for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.